Hey guys, Mike Moo here. Amazon had just announced a bunch of new products that are going to be released really soon. So I thought we should, in this video, just talk about some of these new products and what you might be excited about. I know what I'm a little bit more excited about. And well, let's start off with, actually, you know what? I want to start off with one of the latest ones. It's not even on an Amazon site. This is actually Ring, which was bought out by Amazon. Let's see if I can find out. Ring security drone here. This is a new device that is going to be a in-house drone that flies around and gives you full-on coverage. That's pretty amazing. So let's see. The Verge has this little post on here. This was in a press release somewhere. And this is basically what it looks like. It's this little box with this little drone that looks very similar to one of the hovering drones in the past. That you see this down here. This has a camera, and this will take flight literally around your home. I imagine it's going to be like automated, where you can kind of set up where you want it to fly around and check on stuff around the home. I think that's really cool, because if you have a couple of cameras around the house, you are only going to be able to capture roughly what's around there. And of course, most security cameras are going to be relatively wide angle, so you might be able to see, but you can't really zoom in per se very well. Most of these do not have a zoom in, and this will literally probably allow you to go ahead and get a better, closer look or view. This is pretty crazy. Now, if only in the future they go ahead and add on a taser or something in there. So this, of course, will integrate with a Ring alarm system. And if you guys don't have one and you're still thinking about getting an alarm system, that's one of the ones that I use and I highly recommend, because it does so much for so little. It has cellular backup and monitoring is optional. Okay, so my guess is that, well, let's take a look at this quick little video here. Okay, that's pretty wild. When this pre-order becomes available, I'm definitely going to jump in on that one. I'm really curious to see how well that works out for $250. So this is going to start shipping next year. I really hope this comes to fruition. They also have one for the car too. And this one, it looks like they're going to integrate more. They're going to do more integrations with vehicles, starting with Tesla, was what I've read. And I just think that's going to be fantastic, because the solution that I use right now is Blackview, and I've been having some issues with that lately. That's also going to be released sometime next year, starting at $200 just for the camera itself. All right, let's see what's possible now to pre-order. Okay, there's a new Echo Show version 10, third generation. I only recently just got the second generation not that long ago, and I really like it. It's really amazing how good it sounds. So let's see what they have here. So it has a 10-inch screen, kind of like before. It actually has a 13 megapixel camera. That's far above what it used to have, with auto framing. So this is directly going to compete with the Facebook one, the Facebook portal. I suppose a lot of it depends. Hey, do you trust Amazon more? Or do you trust Facebook more? And where are most of your friends on? And I think just about every household that I know of or that I'm friends with pretty much has an Amazon Echo device in there. So I know which group that I might work with mostly. But then on Facebook, we've been using that a lot during the pandemic to keep in touch with our friends and family. Well, actually mostly family. But it's been working out pretty well. It's just that for me personally, I would tend to trust Facebook less than I trust Amazon. Just from experience. So this also integrates all the smart home features on there. It actually looks like from this picture, it integrates potentially, so it raises the screen up higher. So the Echo Show screen is actually higher, makes it a little bit better for just for webcam usage, you know, rather than looking down on someone all the time. This one raises a little bit higher, so not looking up someone's nose. At least that's what I think from it. That's why they're raising up. But also, it looks like it's going to have better sound because look at the size of that speaker on that. I don't know if I really quite like the design of it, but it is definitely a newer design and probably better sounding overall. But I have to say I'm really impressed with the Echo Show version 2 and the sound and the quality that comes from that. So it has a built-in hub. Looks like it's going to have support soon for Netflix, which is going to be pretty awesome. But let's see, Prime Video, Amazon Music, Spotify, and more. Put your display away, turn your... Okay, so all the other stuff is about the same. And then the difference is now it looks like it's a bigger, more powerful camera. And of course, there's going to be a shutter to go ahead and effectively... Oh, wait a second. It says it electronically disconnects the microphones and camera with one press of the button. So that's no different from before. Before, you can go ahead and press a button there, and it's supposed to mute and disconnect everything electronically. I kind of like the way the Portal has it, where there's actually a physical thing that blocks at least the camera. And they don't say anything else that's new about it. My imagination, I imagine it's going to be a newer processor, going to be a little bit faster. It's going to sound a little bit better, and looks like it's more earth-friendly as well. So let's take a look at the teaser video here. Let's see what we got here and what we can learn from that. Ooh, what's not really apparent just from looking at the pictures is this thing actually rotates toward you versus what the Facebook Portal does, where it just zooms in on that area of the super wide angle view. This will actually turn towards you. That's cool. Okay, that's one up on top of Facebook Portal. Yet it also seems slightly creepy at the same time. All right, that looks like it's pretty awesome. I would probably wait until, let's see, when is this coming out? Oh, well, you just got to click there to email to get notified when it becomes available. So the pre-order isn't quite ready yet. What do you guys think? I think I'll wait and see if they have that 25% off trade-in offer that they have for a lot of their devices. This is one you're probably going to want to get, the all-new Fire TV stick. I know a lot of us have a ton of them already, but if they can improve it in some sort of way and still keep it around the same price, I think it's worthwhile. So it's about $40. It's going to be released September 30th, 2020. I'm definitely going to go ahead and try one of these out. We'll post a little video about it. Let's see, latest release, 50% more powerful. Okay, that itself is probably enough for you if you are complaining about how fast your Fire TV stick. I know some of us do, and some of us install more apps than they should. It's got all the same other things. Let's see, tens of thousands, live TV. Yeah, everything else looks like it's about the same. Dolby Audio, which is through pass-through only for the Fire TV Stick Lite, but you get Dolby Atmos audio with the Fire TV Stick. And oh, you know what? The $39.99 one does not have 4K on there, but that's the new one that's coming out. It's got the same amount of RAM and memory. 4K. Well, it's be interesting to see how the performance is on here. So if you have a Fire TV Stick 4K, doesn't look like it's worthwhile to upgrade, actually downgrade to Fire TV Stick, since it looks like it's only 1080p only. Yep, 1080p only. So stick with the Fire TV Stick 4K. Maybe what it does is it says it's 50% more powerful than the previous generation. So time to trade. What you should do is trade in your old Fire TV sticks from 2018 and earlier and upgrade to this one and get 25% off of any of their other products, or a lot of their other products when available. So looks like they have the new Echo Dot. It's definitely going to sound better. Arguably better, cooler looking. So you got the regular Dot, and you got an Echo Dot with LED display, which obviously mostly shows you the time, and maybe it shows you the temperature and so some other things that you asked for. That one runs $60, $10 more. Might be worthwhile to go ahead and get the Dot with LED display, because one of the top things that we ask our Amazon Echo devices around home is, what time is it? And with one of these, you can just look at a glance and also let it tell you at the same time. It also appears to come in 3 different colors, and in a kid's version as well that was just released. It's their most popular unit, and for good reason. We have these all strewn around the house. And one thing you might not know is that when you put this together with a Ring device, it also helps to monitor your home for any window breakage. So they will, if you arm your alarm system, every single one of these Echo Dots that you put around the home, around the windows, if it detects what appears to be a window breakage thing or sound or anything that seems to be really unusual, it'll notify you through the Ring app. So I like that. Another thing I like is that they have now these buttons up here. That looks really cool. Tactile buttons to go ahead and press. Let's see if they got a teaser video on this one. So this is the 4th gen. That's amazing. I still have 1st gen, 2nd gen, 3rd gen, and 4th gen lying around, because a lot of times they actually give you a lot of these things for free. They just want to proliferate themselves. So it looks like it has everything, including SiriusXM and Apple Music supported now. I'm glad that they kissed and made up with a lot of these other streaming services. A low power mode, okay. So that's new. Better packaging, cleaner energy, the material's better, it's going to sound better. Overall, it's going to be supposedly better and better and better. So if you have some of the old ones, maybe trade them in. I still keep some of the older ones around just for comparison. All right, so that's the new Echo Dot, and it looks like the Echo is just a bigger version of the new Echo Dot. New look, new sound. Yeah, so definitely an improvement in the sound quality is what is advertised. And, you know, that is definitely expected, that this whole evolutionary process. The price is about $100, which is roughly in line with what the Echo used to be, but you have the option of a free Philips Echo Hue bulb with your order. And also if you buy 2, you get $30 off. So basically $15 off of each one. Yeah, I don't know if I like the look. I guess it's more in harmony. Now, you know, when I see one of these, it reminds me of one of those lights that's supposed to wake you up, you know, with an emulation of the sunrise. So maybe if they integrate that into that, I think that'd be pretty cool. Now, what I'd like to see is the, well, let's see, it has the action button, volume, mic on. Okay, pretty similar. It has a 3.5 audio output, which is nice, and a little light ring on there. So here's the dimensions, 5.7 by 5.7 by 5.2. Very rounded. It's going to take up more space on your table or wherever it is, and definitely is not going to be one of those things that is as portable as what a lot of people were doing with the original Echoes, which is add on a battery pack at the bottom and take it with you. This isn't one of those things that you do that with the new Echo. So that's new. This will interest a lot of gamers. So it looks like they're getting into the whole gaming thing. And I suggest that you, if you're interested in any of these cloud gaming things, you could request early access. Let's see what this is about. 4K. That looks pretty cool. I wonder how much it's going to be, because we got Google Stadia now. It's just not doing very well. NVIDIA did a stint with that. None of that ever actually stuck in with me. Well, you need high-speed Wi-Fi, and I have to wonder how fast you're going to be at in order to get good, decent quality performance from streaming all these games through the distributed cloud computing. It really makes sense for Amazon to do this, because a good part of their business is actually their cloud services. And so they got all these computers and data centers. Why not put it ready to go? And it's only $5.99 a month. That's really cool. But okay, so you could do up to two devices at a time. It doesn't say exactly what your bandwidth requirement is, but you know, I'm all good to go to test this as soon as this comes out. I already requested early access to this. You just put in your little email address in there, and there's a bunch of frequently asked questions about. It doesn't really say the speed, so it's not going to be 4K gaming starting out, but it's going to come later. It's going to come later. So it says, okay, so 35 megabits per second required to play in 4K. That's not going to be too bad for most people, even at home around LA anyways, and also the Bay Area. Minimum recommended is 10 megabits per second. Probably not good for, let's see, 10 gigabytes per hour at 1080p. How much data should I expect to receive? Yeah, those of us with data caps, that's not going to be really great, especially with everybody being at home all the time. Well, one thing's for sure, they're going to integrate this with Twitch Gaming, so maybe this will be one of those things that really helps to push everybody over into more casual gaming without having to fork over $500 for the next-gen gaming console. So definitely check that out. Put your name in there, put your email in there. You just don't want to miss out. It doesn't cost you much to put any of that information in there. Amazon Halo, I heard about this a while ago. Health and wellness band and membership. I requested early access to try this out as well. This is $3.99 a month. I really hope a lot of these things become available and included in Amazon Prime membership. I think that'd be really awesome. Don't get me wrong. I think Amazon Prime membership is worth it if you don't have to go out and you have access to all these things with free shipping and, you know, all the streaming that you do, or that you, well, that we all do anyway. But it'd be really cool if they added some of these in there first. Here's a thing with some of these. These are all just early access. What might end up happening, and I've seen this with the case with their most recent Amazon Cam thing that's supposed to take your picture. Oh, it's called Echo Look. Yeah, that thing got discontinued. And you know, it was a relatively expensive device. They tested it, decided it wasn't really working out. People weren't really using it the way it was. And then everyone got cut off. So what they did instead was they gave everybody, well, at least they gave me an Amazon Echo Dot, just to say, hey, sorry, we're discontinuing the service. Here's an Echo Dot for you, just as a consolation thing. And there's nothing else you can do about it. So that's the thing with some of these things. You don't know if they're going to stick around. You don't know if Amazon Luna is going to be around. You don't know if Amazon Halo is going to be around. For sure as heck, though, these other devices that Amazon did purchase, such as the Amazon Eero, is going to be around, and also the Amazon Echo is going to be around. Maybe not necessarily in this form, but they're going to be around. Now, the Amazon Eero, I've heard some good things about the Eero Wi-Fi mesh system. Just never tried it out myself. And it looks like it's going to be able to handle speeds. It claims it's going to handle up to speeds up to 900 megabits per second, which is perfect for those of us that are lucky enough to get the fiber internet access that will get up to 900 or actually gigabit performance, like what I have over here. So $129 for a router, $199 with extender. That's a pretty good deal, if it provides the performance that you think. Plus, it also has Zigbee Smart Home Hub, which is great if you are in the whole ecosystem that Amazon has, along with Ring and all that stuff. But, you know, if you have an Amazon Echo, it's going to go ahead and also have access to that. So, but it's cross-compatible, and that's great. And the pricing is about right, too. Eero 6 Plus extender. I personally use the Netgear Orbi. I really like it a lot. It works very well. But as you can see, this only goes up to 500 megabits per second, but then it's only $200. And it's got the Wi-Fi 6. So if you have all these new devices, such as the newest smartphones that all support Wi-Fi 6, new laptops, that's going to be really good. All right, that's it. I think we've covered quite a lot of new Amazon devices and some thoughts about this here. Let me know down in the comments below what you're going to get and what you're excited about and what you pre-ordered. That's it for this video. Please give it a like, subscribe for more, and I'll catch you next one. Thanks for watching.